Hello, welcome to Parent Pointers, a project of Wilmer Public Schools Early Childhood Family Programs under the umbrella of Wilmer Community Education, housed at Jefferson Learning Center in Wilmer, Minnesota. Hello, my name is Lorraine and I'm parent educator with Wilmer Public Schools. And in the background you see my little cat. His name is Buddy. This week, your teachers wanted me to visit with you a little bit about early math skills and ways that you could support your child's math learning in the home. Let's take a minute to break down the stages that children go through as they're learning about number, numeral, counting, quantity, all of those early math things. The first thing you want to realize is that vocal or auditory is the first way that children will learn. So they're going to be able to say the number before they understand what it means. So when you think about them understanding that sound, you'll know then that they might think of it more as a song or a chant. So they are singing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they have no idea that they are actually counting. For them, it just sounds like a song, but it's still to be celebrated because it's the first step in math literacy, learning math. Next, the child is going to start to understand that each number can be matched with an object. Let me show you this example in counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in this example, you could see that I knew that my finger could touch an object and I could count. That's called one-to-one correspondence. The thing is that comes later on in a child's learning. The first thing, again, they're going to be able to do is say it before they can match their finger with the count. Look at this next example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't be alarmed if your child starts with their counting like this, where the words don't seem to match the objects. It's the beginning stage of their learning about math. One of the last steps in early math literacy is starting to understand that a squiggle like this on a page, that squiggle actually stands for 2, and 2 actually stands for 2 things. So that step of understanding a symbol that it has a sound and represents objects is really pretty complicated. So again, something to celebrate as your kids start to understand and recognize the numeral and how it's written. How can you encourage these pre-math skills to develop? Well, one of the first things is something that I've talked about before, and it's that word, talk. Count out loud with your kids. Count the cars that you see in the parking lot. Count the steps it takes to get into the doctor's office. Count how many things you're putting in the shopping cart. Count how many napkins are going on the table. Count, count, count. And that is a great step in helping kids learn that early math. Your math talk can also include other things, like when you're talking about if something is bigger or smaller, when you're saying that it's longer or shorter, more than, less than. Those are all early math concepts, and as you talk about them in the home, you are preparing your child to do better in math at school. Another way to increase math skills in little ones is through books, rhymes, and chants. And anytime we can add actions, that helps with those brain connections for kids and gives them another way to remember. So let's try this one. You can do it with me. We're going to use one hand. Here is a ball. So we've got a ball. And here is a ball with two hands. And here's a great big ball I see. Now let's count them. 1, 2, 3. Board games that use counting, games like Chutes and Ladders or Hi-Ho Cherry-O, are fun ways to use math skills. And another game that you might not realize is using early math skills are any of the memory games, because they are having to practice one-to-one correspondence and matching, and those are early math skills. The Talking is Teaching campaign has some great resources for talking about building early math skills. I will have included some links for you and encourage you to check that out. Know that we are here to support you on your parenting journey, wherever it takes you. I have included links below to contact our program. Thank you so much, and we wish you well. Like us on Facebook at Wilmer ECFP. Thanks for watching.